At 9 years old, Leo knew something most adults don't. He knew how to manage another person's emotions. Not because he was gifted, not because he was wise, but because someone needed him to. No one ever sat him down and said, "You're responsible for us now." They didn't have to. Children notice patterns long before they understand them. And once a child feels needed, they don't stop. This isn't a story about abusive parents. It's about a loving family and a role that quietly broke the rules of childhood. A role many adults watching this video once had. Daniel and Anna were a normal middle-aged couple. Careers, stress, 2 kids. Leo, 9, observant, calm, emotionally tuned in. Lily, 5, expressive, loud, still allowed to fall apart. From the outside, everything looked stable. Inside, the balance was already shifting. Anna often felt overwhelmed. Not dramatically, not loudly, just enough. Daniel didn't always notice. Leo did. He noticed the pause before she spoke, the tension in her shoulders, the way her voice changed when she said, "I'm fine." "Mom, are you okay?" Leo asked one evening. Anna smiled. "You're so mature," she said. "You understand me better than anyone." That felt like love, but what it really was relief. When adults feel relieved by a child, something important has already shifted. The child becomes the emotional container, and containers don't get to spill. Soon, Anna started sharing more. Not details, not blame, just feelings. "I don't know why your dad shuts down. I feel so alone sometimes." Leo listened. He didn't interrupt, didn't disagree. He learned how to hold emotions. Lily never heard these conversations, not because Anna trusted her less, but because Lily still needed comfort. Leo didn't need comfort. Leo provided it. Lily was called sensitive. Leo was called strong. But strength, in children, often means one thing. They learned early that their feelings come second. Inside Leo, a rule formed. If I stay calm, everything stays okay. So he stayed calm, even when he wasn't. Leo stopped talking about school stress, stopped mentioning fear, not because it wasn't there, but because there was no room for it. He had a job now. When Lily cried, someone picked her up. When Leo went quiet, people relaxed. That difference teaches a lesson no child should learn. Arguments happened. Afterward, Anna would sigh next to Leo. "He didn't mean it," she'd say. "He just doesn't know how to talk." Leo nodded. He became the translator, the emotional bridge. But bridges don't rest. They carry weight, constantly. One night, Anna cried in the living room. Daniel was silent. Lily was asleep. Leo sat beside her, like always. This time, Leo had nothing to say. No words. No comfort. Just a tight chest. Anna noticed. "What's wrong?" she asked. Leo opened his mouth and closed it. For the first time, he needed help. And he didn't know how to ask, because no one had ever taught him that he could. This dynamic has a name: emotional parentification. It's when a child becomes responsible for regulating a parent's emotional world. Not once, not accidentally, but repeatedly. That child grows up and struggles with people-pleasing, guilt when resting, relationships that feel like responsibility, a belief that love must be earned. Leo didn't lose his childhood all at once. He lost it quietly. Through empathy that came too early. Through responsibility that wasn't his. And many adults watching this were once Leo. So here's the question. Are you still living as the emotional stabilizer, even when no one is asking you to anymore? If this story felt uncomfortably familiar, you're not broken. you adapted. Subscribe, because awareness is where that role finally ends.